So we're gonna go outside and I'm gonna go to the ambulance. I'm going to sit and read and watch some Netflix. All right, well, I got a lamp on. I have my dollar store reading glasses so I can do some reading tonight. I can get my vision checked again in May, and I know for sure I'm gonna need glasses this time. The one thing that I brought in here for is my heated blanket. I have that here, and I have a little heater that's plugged in. It's 1300 watts. That is definitely something I'm not going to be able to use when I'm out on the road using solar. So I will be finding some alternatives to my heating. But for tonight, that is going to work fine because it's about -10 right now. I am going to put my heated blanket underneath my other blanket, so I think it'll retain the heat a little bit better. And yeah, I'm going to go inside, grab some snacks, and watch some Netflix. Well, that was my first fail. I had a light, the heater, and my heated blanket all plugged in together. And then my son used a microwave in the house, and apparently the outside outlet and the same wall that the microwave's on are all connected, and a blue breaker. But she's up and running again, and I decided to turn the light out and the heater and just use the heated blanket tonight. And for lighting, I just have some of these battery-operated LED lights because I'm just going to be watching Netflix anyways, so we'll see how it goes if I have any more things going on in the middle of the night.
Well, it got a lot colder than I thought last night. My heated blanket cuts out after a certain period of time, so I woke up like 2 or 3 times to turn it back on. And then the last time that I woke up, I just turned the little heater in here on too, and it's fine now. But the mattress, as thin as it is, was more comfortable than I thought it was. So I think I am going to keep that in here and not go any bigger.
So one of the things that I do is try to get as much work done as I can in just even little bits and pieces after work. I do work full time. So yesterday I laid the carpet. I had it there temporarily, but I have it more permanently. I also pulled the board out of the bed because I'm going to come up with a different system for that. And I don't know if you guys saw this before. I installed this dresser that I repainted, and I did it so that when I take them out, I still have access to the electrical system underneath. The very bottom drawer, one of them isn't a drawer, and the one beside it is a half drawer. So any space that I did get in this area, space that I didn't have before, and it also raised up the counter area more to my height for washing dishes. This counter also, or cabinet, sorry, I bought this and painted it. I got a used sink, looks brand new, and I put that into there. And I still need to get the countertop to make them flow together. You can see the metal piece that I left in the middle for stability for these shelves up top. And this is what the back looks like when you take a drive through town without securing anything. So I think that might be a priority today. Good morning. So I tried to explain a little bit about my electrical, and I wasn't very good at it, and that's probably because I really don't know what I'm doing. So I thought I would go through and show you all the bits and pieces of what I'm dealing with right now for the electrical system. This is absolutely not a do-it-yourself channel. I will not have a resolution at the end of the video. But what I'm looking for is a little bit of your help. So we're going to take a look under the hood. And I haven't found the battery, but I found a power distribution box. So under here is where I plug in the vehicle to the shore power, or apparently I'm supposed to connect these two pieces in the front together, but I don't know why. So when I open this door on the driver's side, I see a huge circuit board with different fuses and wires, and I don't understand what they're all for. Now the piece of paper that's shown below just kind of says what fuses are there, but nothing else about it other than the number. Some of these wires are no longer connected because they were originally connected to some wires behind the driver's seat that I'll show you are completely disconnected, and I imagine they're for the sirens and the emergency lighting. This is the shore power plug. If I look into this section here, this is behind the dresser and on the other side of the shore power, and this looks like some type of breaker box, 15, 20, and 30 amp, and it's got a switch. And then it connects over to this Anderson connector, which I only have the one piece. Here's the driver's seat, and in behind here is where you can see this loose wiring. This appears to be alternator feed 15 amp, and I don't know what that means, but here's the ones that are disconnected, and that would have been the sirens and the emergency lighting right there. So I'm not going to mess with that at this point in time. This is the switch underneath the passenger seat that says DEM batteries or DEM and conversion batteries, and I think that's somehow connected to the isolator. This is the main dash screen, and I'm concerned about the volts. When it's running, it doesn't register anything unless I reach over and push the main power button. When the main power button's on, all of a sudden registers as running okay, but the charging only goes between 30 and 50, and I have to be drawing power for that to be charging at all. That's a really quick rundown of the little bit of knowledge that I have of my electrical system. So if anybody out there has information that would be valuable for me, please share it in the comments below. It would be greatly appreciated. And I'm super excited to get the next video out. I did some shopping in the city for some more stuff to make it feel a little more like home. So if you want to continue along with me on the beginning of this journey, please like and subscribe.